Striga Smart Sorghum for Africa project is one of the best projects we can say, which is being handled by African scientists to solve the major African problem. And then we hope it will be instrumental in solving food security, because sorghum is one of the most important crops in most of the East African countries.
The Striga Smart Sorghum for Africa project has 4 objectives that combine technology development, policy and stewardship, compliance, commercialization of other agribiotech products, including sorghum value chain products, and fourthly, nurturing and enabling environment for new breeding innovations. That is one of the tools that we are using to develop sorghum that is resistant to the parasitic striga weed.
Striga weed is a very devastating parasite that limits cereal production in sub-Saharan Africa. And through genome editing, we've been able to develop sorghum varieties that can be able to withstand striga resistance.
This is a very important project because we are trying to bring resistance to a parasite called striga on a very important cereal here in Africa called sorghum. We really want to create sorghum that is resistant to this parasite so that the farmers can produce it and farm it in the best way possible without striga killing the crops.
This project is all about providing enough food for Africans. You see, we have the land and we have the manpower, but mostly we are out of the technology. So this is science-driven technologies that can enable Africans to feed themselves as well.
So the Striga Smart Sorghum for Africa project has made some significant milestones. The first is developing a variety that we are now ready to test in our soil that is resistant to striga through using new breeding innovations. And this variety is a Masia variety. Secondly, we have been able to get through the regulatory process where our National Biosafety Authority has already given us approval or a permit to proceed to do the trials as conventional trials, because the product that we have at the end doesn't have any foreign gene in it.
So far we've been able to produce the seeds for planting, so we are here today for this big milestone. We have also been able to introduce some new skills and improve skills of our researchers by giving enzyme manufacturing courses, and we aim to continue those. And we are also establishing the AfroBio hubs at this time. So this is a really big achievement for the project as well, which will be a shared lab that people can use and continue their innovations.
The AfroBio hub is a concept that is now becoming a reality, which will help in biomanufacturing of reagents for molecular biology. It will also help in incubating early stage startups within our universities and our research institutes that are working, the students that are working on different components of biotechnology, but they have not had an opportunity to test and to prove their idea or their research finding or outputs from the research projects that they are conducting. Then we are also having a component in the AfroBio Hub of entrepreneurship, mentorship, mentoring our young people who have ideas in biosciences that need to move from ideation stage to commercialization stage.
This is important because first we demonstrate that local scientists have the science and the technical capacity to develop solutions such as this, high-end science and leading science to solve local problems. So this is significant in that sense. And what we hope to do with this is that we can be able to launch other projects using this as a template for using technology to solve local problems.
While we're doing research in Africa, the main problem is getting reagents, chemicals for different research activities, mainly on the molecular part. You need to deal with suppliers, and this is very difficult to get it at the time that you need, and it's very expensive. But if we make ourselves capable of doing that in our lab, so our work will be driven in the timetable that we settle.
This knowledge is very important because it can be translated to other crops that are of importance to our area, to the Eastern Africa region and beyond. So the knowledge, the skills that we will derive from here, from this project, will be very, very important for the success of other similar crops.